Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater has some brand new gameplay footage and information from hands on. We're going to dive into all of it and more. You're watching the Tokyo Game Show off camera visuals, and you get to see the HUD, the enemies' animations. You get to see Snake do his thing. We're going to dive deep into this. Hope y'all enjoying it. Got some new trailer as well and a breakdown on that. If you need to see it on the channel, it's going to be there. We're going to do comparison and more. So lock in. We do have giveaways. We're going to give away copies of this game to the community. I want to give as many as possible. So leave a comment and I will be selecting winners. Pay attention. And you can just keep trying to win by entering every video you can. All right, we're going to dive into it. First thing, before I get into the article written by somebody who had hands-on, and then I'm going to share the new trailer, I want to just take a look at this and break down what we're seeing. So first things first, this definitely has the phantom pain when it comes to selecting weapons. You can see as they throw the item, the key thing you want to know is that they basically most likely hit the D-pad and switch weapons quickly to grab their gun, and now they're in the fight, and then they shoot their shot, and it looks like the phantom pain more or less. Of course, a little variation to it, but it's pretty much like that, and that's what the article breaks down. And then you can see the original mechanic of throwing a snake at the enemy is there as well, which this is super cool to get confirmed. And yeah, I'm loving that. And we're gonna take a pause right here. You see the stun grenade, the regular grenade, the knife, and yeah, it's definitely on point to what we are used to. So super exciting. I want to take a moment to let you see the actual article by the Fansusu. I forgot the name of them, but they're right. It's right there. But you see who they are, and we're gonna go into the article and talk about the demo review and discuss all of their key points. They didn't really say anything too crazy that was like, if you give me hands on, I'm gonna tell you guys the mechanics, what's confirmed, what's new. They kind of just talked about their impressions. They expressed a lot of good things, and don't get me wrong, it's not easy writing these type of articles, but let's go ahead and dive into it. I'm gonna let y'all see the actual brand new trailer. Matter of fact, you guys ready for that? Here it is. So let's dive into it. We're gonna go down the rabbit hole and discuss what they said. The first thing that they said is that it felt fresh. It was new to them, as far as they've been big fans of Metal Gear, and even though they knew all the cutscenes really still felt fresh because the visuals are so spectacular that, and I can just agree, I'm pretty much can confirm that from watching these trailers that have been coming out. It's made me say, wow, this game, it's next level graphics. So I'm super excited about that. Then they also expressed that it felt natural to them when they played it. It felt like they were back in the original game. So he was happy about that, and he tried to roll and do different things that he did before, and it was important that he felt like it was him being at home playing the original to a certain extent. He did mention that you can use all those normal weapons, and the things like the beehive is still in the game, as well as our buddy the frogs. You're able to hunt those guys down. He said there was a goat, and when you shoot it, it cries. Then he talked about how the aiming feels like the Phantom Pain, and I've been saying that since I seen the first original trailers. I expected as much, which that's the most modern Metal Gear that we have. So that is amazing. Then he talked about the CQC. He did give details on this, which I like. He said that CQC feels a lot more powerful. The slams look painful, and in the older game it was quick and you were done, but with this one they really make it dramatic, and that he really liked that. And I thought that's a very good thing to point out. Those are the type of details I want to know. And confirmation when it comes to some of the gameplay stuff that I've been curious about, and he basically kind of points it out. You can hit the radio quick, And then same thing with the camo. You can switch with one button to any camo. And that is super key because, you know, in modern days, you don't want to sit in a menu the whole time. If you want to do it on the fly, that is important. So I love that. And then he expressed that it was easy to catch animals. He didn't go into details. In the old days, you had to do a whole thing to get animals, but now I'm assuming it's going to be a lot easier. We'll see how that works. He did talk about the demo ending pretty early. When you get to this gentleman right here, the demo ends, and that's a good way to end it. Unfortunately, it's very short for somebody who knows the game and is kind of like running through it. For somebody new exploring the game, wonder how long it'll take them to get through that session. Shouldn't be too long. But yeah, I would love to get my hands on this specifically just to kind of feel how it feels. And super exciting, super interesting. And it's definitely looking really good. And I want to kind of talk about some of the impressions of what the community has been saying, and then also break down that part that we just saw with the gameplay. I think it's important to know, like, you know, this is off screen, so it's just from the show floor. It's not official visuals or anything like that, but I do want to kind of go into it. You have the compass and the radar on the left, and the battery life dying. You have the health and stamina in the dead center, plus the camo index right next to the health. And then on the right, bottom right, is where you see the item. And right now he's using the live captured animal device that you can throw at enemies, and basically it would attack them if it's like a snake or something vicious. And so from there, he switches over to the weapon and tries to take this guy out. And we're going to kind of pause it. You can see the indicator of where they're looking at you from. Again, this is the phantom pain mechanics that they basically implemented. And then it looks like there's a second knife, or is that the fork? We don't know. We'll see. Got to break this down in high resolution, but super cool. And there's something on the left, if you guys see, it's not in English. So if somebody want to translate that for me, feel free in the comments. I would appreciate it. As you can see right here, Snake is going to attack him, but he actually takes him out. Sometimes those guys are scared of the snake. So pretty cool to see that right there. And I'm loving it. I do think that we need more of this gameplay. We're going to watch some gameplay from previous trailer where they showed a snippet of the gameplay. This is all we have officially, but I do believe by the end of this week, when it comes to Tokyo Game Show, we will have some more gameplay from Konami, because people are taking screenshots and they're showcasing the game off screen, which isn't too cool because you want to be able to see it in full effect. So I do believe that they'll most likely put something out, and I'm actually going to request to get some footage myself because, man, I should have been there and I got invited, but I didn't want to pay for the ticket and hotel. It was a last minute thing. I didn't prepare. I didn't even know it was happening, but maybe next time, right? But that being said, super cool stuff. Loving everything about this. Let me know what you guys are thinking about the article. The person broke down. He didn't really give us any new information outside of confirming a couple of little things that we've already speculated, but also had confirmed as well. So share your thoughts, share your opinions. Again, I got a big breakdown for the brand new story trailer that has so many cutscenes in it about the game that might spoil for some new guys, but very cool stuff. We did a deep dive into that, and I have so much more coming up for you guys, so check that out. Popping up right now. You over there, much appreciated. Go ahead and hit that like button if you want to see more content. We're going to be breaking this game down in detail as far as story goes and all the good stuff as well. So lock in for that and enter for a chance to win in the comments. I want to give copies of this game to as many fans as possible so we could all enjoy it together and celebrate. All right, see you there. Y'all have a blessed one. Peace.